rabbit hunting today, and hopefully we can have a better morning than we did yesterday. We struggled yesterday jumping one. We finally got a race, but it took us forever. But this morning's been a pretty good morning so far. We've jumped three, so we're hoping it's going to be a lot better morning. So we'll just have to go and see. We got the same six dogs back out here again this morning. We got Jimmy, Lady, and Queen, Buster, and Train, and Rooster. Day's Jimmy and them slice day. They go home this evening. But we've already jumped three this morning. They've lost this and that they've just jumped now. I don't know if they're going to pick it back up or if it was just a young rabbit or what. But I'd say that race is over. But we'll take them down through here and see if we can jump another. And we're going around this way this morning. Maybe it'd be a little different this morning. We've had a little better luck getting a race this morning. Right here! But all the dogs are doing good this morning, real good. It's been a good morning so far. Like I said, we've jumped three already, so I think it's going to be a good morning. So hopefully they can jump another, and it won't take us all morning to have a race. But we hung right in there yesterday until we had one. It took us a little over an hour yesterday to ever jump one, but now we finally got a race. But this morning here started out so far, it's been a lot better. And all the races so far this morning's been pretty good races, but this last one, it was a good race, but it was a little short race. I don't know, I'd say it was a little young rabbit. I'd say it went right straight to the hole. The dogs are hunting good this morning, so all we can do is hope for the best. Hopefully the rabbits are stirring good this morning and we can have some running. Get in there, Jimmy. Jimmy's going over in there, and Training Neil's back over in there. And there's Queen. Jimmy jumped one of them rabbits this morning, so not sure which one jumped the last one. I think Train jumped the first one. Thank you, and welcome on here to our little rabbit hunt this morning. Get in here, Train. Get in there. Jimmy's still right over in there somewhere. No, actually he's crossed on us. I thought he went over that way. He's come back over here now. Get in there, Train. They're right in them big thick briars there. That ought to be a real place for them to jump on. Jimmy just come out of them. Train and Jimmy and them's right back over in there. This is usually a pretty good spot to jump one down through here. Usually if we don't jump one down through here, usually I always jump one down here at the corner. Hi and good morning, welcome on here to our little rabbit hunt this morning. We're looking for a race. We've had 3 this morning before we got on here. Hopefully we can have another one or 2. But like I was saying earlier days, Jimmy's last day and the lady dog there and Rooster, all 3 of them goes home today. We'll probably start tomorrow hunting Frank and Tank and probably bring Bean back out. And see how our mornings goes with them. We ain't never hunted Frank and Tank together, but we'll probably try it tomorrow morning if we get to hunt tomorrow morning and see how it goes with hunting 2 of them together. We might want to separate them again, but it's time to try to get them pups going out here. They're 8 months old. We need them going on the outside. They're running good on the inside, so on that lot. So we need to get them out here in the wild and get them running. They're hunting hard. If they can just jump one down through here somewhere. Get in there, Train. But they hunted hard yesterday morning, but it took them forever to jump one. Sometimes I think they get camera shy. This sort of be a real spot for them to jump one through here. And there's Queen and Rooster. I think Train and sure maybe Buster and Ladies over there, and Jimmy's back over in this stuff. So hopefully if they don't jump one through here, when we get on down here to this little opening spot down here, they'll jump one down there. That's around where we jumped it at yesterday morning. But now my plans is to be back on in the morning if nothing don't change them, but you never know how things goes. Right here. Hi, good morning. Welcome on here to our little rabbit hunt this morning. We're looking for a race. We ain't had none yet. The dogs jumped 3 before we got on here this morning, but now they ain't jumped none this morning since we've been on here, so we're hoping it won't take them much longer. Get in there, Train. They're hunting good, so Get in there, Jimmy. Well, the dogs they're doing what they're supposed to. They're staying right in the brush and they're hunting hard. If they could just ever find one to jump. I think just about every one of them's right up in there. And my sinuses is flared up right now, so if my voice sounds off, that's why. I got really bad sinus problems. Right here! We'll get them down here in this big open place where we hopefully will jump one. Right here! Come on, Trey. We'll get them right down here and put them in this spot down here. We jumped one long up through here yesterday, so hopefully they can find another one in here today. Get in here, Trey. Right here. Get in there. Get in there. They're wanting to hunt the right side today for some reason. I don't know what if they think there's one up in there or what, but I want them to hunt the left side, but we'll see if they find what they're looking for up there. They'd ought to be a real spot for them to jump one, but you know, the left side would have been just as good a spot. Hi, and good morning, and welcome on here to our little rabbit hunt this morning. We're looking for a race, but we ain't found one yet, but we're hoping it won't be too much longer. And dogs are hunting hard. I know one thing, that sunballs are getting bright. I guess he knew what he was doing. We've got a race this morning anyway. It'll probably run up on top to where it'd be hard to hear it, but at least we know we've had a race. And it didn't take no over an hour to get it. I mean, it took about a little under 15 minutes, but that's a whole lot better than an hour. I can live with that. I just wish it would have went the other way so we could hear the race a lot better. Hi, and good morning, and welcome on here to our little rabbit hunt this morning. We just now got a little race, but they're kind of up on that bank there, and it's kind of hard to hear them. They're still driving him hard, though. Hopefully, if we're lucky, they'll bring it right back around down through here. That's about the way it goes. If you're up there hunting, they'll come down here, and if you're down here hunting, they'll go up there where you can't hear them. Yeah, if it stays up long enough, they will. If it don't go to a hole or something like that, yeah, it'll come right back. But sometimes you jump them little young rabbits, they won't run long enough to come back. Sometimes they'll go in the ground before they ever come back. It just all kind of depends on what kind of rabbit you jump. If you jump one of the older rabbits, they'll just make a big circle and come right back around to where they jumped them at. Sound like they're trying to come back this way now. And they might not always come exactly right back to where you jumped them, but they'll usually come within a pretty close range. You hear them pretty good there. Sound like they blowed up on it there and lost it. Figured it might come right down through here and cross, but I've not seen it nowhere. See, they're almost back to where they jumped it at now. But what I was talking about, if they'd have run it down here in this big flat area down here, we could just hear a whole lot more of the race. But see where they're running around on that top, that flat up there, until they come back around here around the edge, it's hard to hear them. They're still running good though. It's been a good race so far. They've not broke down much on it. We've been hunting for Bigfoot up here a long time, but we ain't seen him yet. We've had a few on here thought we was running him a time or two, but now we never did get him to cross where we could see him. We're in Kentucky. Well, they're still running good, but if we'd been up on top, we could hurt every bit of that race real good. Yeah, I didn't look at the temperature. If I'm guessing, I'd say it's in the 55s, somewhere in the 50s this morning. Not too bad, just a real good morning to hunt. Keeps the dogs from getting too hot. It's about the right weather right now to really hunt of early mornings. It's a whole lot better than it being 70 to 80 degrees in the morning when you come out. Yeah, I'd say, like I said, I didn't look at it. We're probably high 50, 55 to 60, somewhere in that neighborhood. It's a little cool this morning, but not bad. It's just about the right temperature to be out doing this. It's like they've broke down again. I'd say it ain't gonna be long. It's gonna get cooler and cooler in the morning. It'll be plumb cold out doing this. I don't know if that race is over or what, but they've sure hushed. I hear one of them opening now. See, they ain't about 70 yards from us, but just where they're up on that bank makes a difference of hearing them. There's train. They're trying to get it worked back out. See, they're almost right there, back to where they jumped it at. He's gonna stay right up on that bank. He ain't gonna come down here at all. been a good race so far, though. They've run him for a while now. Unless he's an older rabbit, he'll probably start heading towards the ground before long. They're still driving him pretty hard. Sound like they're back down in here now. I don't know if he's went to the hole there or if they just lost him. That's a good running rabbit, though. He sure made several circles there before he went in the ground. If he has, or I mean, they could have just lost him there. I ain't sure. We'll know here in a minute. Well, looks like they're about to pick him back up. He's crossed the path on. Well, ain't bad. We've had some running this morning. Instead of just hunting this morning, we've actually had some pretty good running. Yesterday morning we just mostly hunted for them, but today we've had some good running. They sure sound good there. I'm surprised that rabbit ain't already went to the ground. Getting these cooler mornings, they'll start running a lot better. These little young rabbits ought to be starting to get some size to them too. I mean, I'm sure there's some still out there that's small, but it's getting time of year these young rabbits ought to be getting up pretty good size. And they're still driving that. I figured when we jumped them earlier this morning, this would be a pretty good morning. Thought it might cross right here, but it's definitely been a real morning though. I'm glad we've had a lot better running today than we did yesterday. Hi, good morning. Welcome on here to our little rabbit hunt this morning. We've been having a pretty good race so far. Yeah, if I was guessing, it's probably around 60 here. It was probably around a little below 60 when I started this morning, but I'd say the temperature's already up to around 60. And crossed back over. We sure had a real race though, listen, I know that. We've been running almost 20 minutes. I'd say it just went to the hole there. Well, I think we'll call it a morning here. I sure appreciate all y'all being on here with us, and appreciate all the comments and likes. And if you ain't part of the channel, join the channel, become part of the family. We'll go on some more hunts, and we'll try to be back out here tomorrow. I ain't gonna make no promises, but that's my plan, is to be out here in the morning again. Hopefully we'll have some more good running. And we'll see y'all on the next hunt.